And Rahul Gandhi has taken charge of his first constitutional role. Rahul Gandhi delivered his first ever speech as the leader of opposition in parliament and urged the speaker to not suppress the opposition's voice. The BJP, though, trained guns on Rahul, calling him a third failed LOP. Rahul Gandhi is the first Gandhi to be the leader of opposition in a span of 20 years. More in this report.
The opposition represents significantly more voice of the Indian people than it did last year. It is very important that the voice of the opposition is allowed to be represented in this House.
He's traded in his trademark white t-shirt for a crisp kurta. As he rebrands himself as the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, Rahul Gandhi's debut as leader of opposition was promising. In his first constitutional role, he sent a sharp message to the newly elected Lok Sabha Speaker, Om Birla.
It is very important that the voice of the opposition is allowed to be represented in this House. I am confident that you will allow us to represent our voice, allow us to speak. This election has shown that the people of India expect the opposition to defend the Constitution, the Samvidhan of this country.
As leader of opposition, Rahul Gandhi is now equivalent to a cabinet minister in rank. So when the speaker was elected, he was called in by Prime Minister Modi to congratulate Om Birla. Rahul and Prime Minister Modi then shook hands themselves and escorted Om Birla to the speaker chair. While the India bloc hailed Rahul Gandhi on assuming the new role,
राहुल गांधी उनको बधाई देता हूं एलओपी बनने के लिए और हम सब विपक्ष के लोग मिलकर के काम करेंगे, सत्ता पक्ष से जवाब मांगेंगे।
राहुल गांधी जी ने एज एन एलओपी कहा है, वो हम सबकी मन की बात है कि अब जो होगा जन की बात होगी, जनाधार पे होगी और जनाधार के हिसाब से विपक्ष को भी इतनी बड़ी जिम्मेदारी दी है जितनी सत्ता पक्ष ने।
The BJP is pointing to Rahul's parliament record and has branded him a third-time failure.
तीसरा लोकसभा है जब मैं देख रहा हूं उनको। पहले 14 में उन्होंने रफेल चिल्लाया, फिर माफी मांगा कोर्ट में, फिर अदानी अंबानी चिल्लाया, अब संविधान जो कांग्रेस पार्टी इमरजेंसी में संविधान को तोड़ मरोड़ दिया।
Rahul is the third member of the Gandhi family to become the leader of the opposition in Lok Sabha. Now all eyes are on the Gandhi scion. With Maushami Singh and Piyush Mishra in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.
First constitutional role for Rahul Gandhi, and also important to point out the first Gandhi in 20 years to be the leader of opposition. Rahul Gandhi as LOP. What role is he then going to be playing? Leader of opposition is said to be the shadow PM with a shadow cabinet. A proactive role in the smooth functioning of the House, that's his responsibility as well. Will have a say in the appointment of key bureaucrats responsible for questioning and scrutinizing the government's policies. He definitely will be leading the opposition's argument and charges and critique during debates. Will take over administration if ruling government resigns. So it's a big responsibility and a big role to play. I'm going to go straight across to my colleague Maushami Singh on more, in fact, on that story. Maushami, essentially, we've seen for just so many years, haven't we? That's reluctance on the part of the Congress party for a no fight between Rahul Gandhi and Prime Minister Modi. They never wanted a direct face-to-face fight, essentially, between these two leaders. But things have changed. That confidence that we've seen has now is for us to see, really, with the Congress now more willing to pitch Rahul Gandhi as an option against Prime Minister Narendra Modi, isn't it? As an alternative in that sense.
Sneha, this is almost brewed, and if you look at the timeline, it's taken almost 10 years for Rahul Gandhi to step into this role. And every time there were questions about what next? Will it be PM Modi versus Rahul Gandhi? We've seen those battles unfurl and unwind on electoral battlefields, but it's a different ball game. If you talk about the temple of democracy, if you talk about the floor of the House, that are marked by very historic speeches, very, very important moments where you need to stand in solidarity with the government. Sometimes you need to critique the government, you need to point out the flaws, and you need to represent the voice of the people. So it's a counterpart of the Prime Minister's position in the opposition, if you talk about the LOP designation, and indeed a very important one. Remember that in 2019, the Congress failed to bag that post because of the dismal numbers that it had, and they didn't muster up enough numbers to bag that post. And this time round, when it comes, there's been a studied silence ever since that demand was raised in the Congress Working Committee. A few weeks passed, and then finally, the pro tem speaker was written to by Sonia Gandhi. So interesting timeline and interesting milestone, not only for the Congress party, but also for the India bloc. So finally, you have one leader who is like the leader of the opposition, and in fact, the leader of the India bloc. Remember that there has been no convener in the India bloc per se. That designation hasn't happened, and even like a PM candidate, there wasn't any consensus for the fear that the Congress feel there would happen a lot of internal tussle. So indeed, there is a green signal to the name of Rahul Gandhi. That also is a big step for the India bloc, and we'll have to see interesting matches ahead in the 18th Lok Sabha.
Absolutely. Mosmi, I'm going to thank you for getting us those details.